Hi everyone and welcome. It's really great having you here. What I have before me here are some oil infusions of several roots. And these are what I'll be coloring my soap with today. You've seen me do this many times before. And I suppose what makes this one a little bit different is that I'm actually going to not only color this with roots, but I'm going to scent it with root essential oils. All right, fantastic. So we're going to start. This is each of these. I have them labeled, but I used clear labels when I made these, and that's fine when the jar was clear. But once you put something in it like dark and you've used a dark ink, it can be a little trickier to see. But this is madder root, one of my favorites. What's going to be fun is that they may appear one color here, but when they're in a cured soap, they will look quite different. And so that's why you play with some of these formulations to make sure you get the right color. Okay, that was the madder root. And this one is, let me hold it under a light here so I can see, Gromwell. Yeah, and very similar, we have the Alkanet, but very different in soap, but very similar, you'll see, in color. Not quite identical, but very similar in the infusion. These have been aged from different periods of time. Some were from January, some from February, and I think actually the turmeric I just did this month. It's a quick infusion. This is Indigo, and of course turmeric. And I'm very happy with that infusion. I think it looks terrific. It really does. And this one's only about, see, I started it actually March 1st. So this one is just almost a month, and you can see it already has just a lovely sort of a mustardy yellow color. So these will be the color for our soap today. I'm looking forward to putting this together. I have had just a great week. I got my first vaccine shot for COVID-19, which I'm so happy about. I was so looking forward to finally getting it. I got it. My arm was a little sore, but that was the only real side effect I had. I think there was a little lethargy yesterday. I felt a little tired, but today I feel tremendous and I feel much better. And I will go in April for the second injection. So I'm looking forward to getting that completed and done and being able to get back out into the world, hopefully, and help with that herd immunity, right? All right, we'll be back in a few and we're going to put this together. All right, good. So these I am going to set aside, and then we'll put our soap together, and then I'm going to divide it up in these, and I'll be using my divided paint pours. The essential oils we're going to be adding here are ginger root and lemongrass and a little bit of vetiver. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start up my stick blender, so I will be silencing the sound while I do that. In goes the base color, at least most of it. But I'm going to lead back just a little bit. Now I'm going to fill these three with the alternating colors. Yes, I made a mess. All right. So now comes the fun part. I hope it's fun. If it comes out, right? There we go. Put that back there. Get a little more light on the subject. I don't, look how thick that has gotten. I have to do this quickly. Isn't that pretty? That's better anyway. Okay, stop before you really screw it up. Now this one, the pores seem to go deeper. So I can see more color variation, at least on the side. Oh, that's much better. It's not perfect, but so much better. I don't know why. I guess I didn't evenly pour it all the way through. You know, I should have done all 3 sections, and that's my own fault. I wasn't thinking of that mold, that I was cutting it into 3 separate loaves, so I should have poured it from up high in 3 different strips, and I would have got this all the way through. But you live and you learn. And I think these colors will become even more clear, and because some will turn darker and some will lighten, so the colors will become a little more separate as it cures. But I'm much happier with this second loaf than I was with that first one. I'm sorry that it didn't turn out quite as well as I'd hoped, but I think they're quite interesting. They're just not as interesting as they could have been, and that's due to the pour. So I appreciate you all so much. It's been a lot of fun visiting with you. I look forward to chatting with you all again soon. I've got more videos on the way. If you haven't subscribed, I really wish you would. It really does help the channel. A thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe if you love it. And leave a comment. We've got some great people here, some really friendly folks here on the channel who are so welcoming to new folks, and we'd love to have you join us. All right, everyone, have a terrific day, and I'll see you back very soon. Goodbye.